what a hot evening. And after digging and stepping through tremendous amounts of dog duty, like every day, I decided to make another video for you. It is about the Samyang 35mm f1.8, and this is what's shooting me right now on the A7S. Well, this lens is not that expensive, so I thought, well, it cannot do much, can it? But the autofocus is pretty good and pretty fast, even on the old A7S. Well, at least I hope so, because I have no field monitor mounted to the camera right now, so I'm not able to see me. So it's just guessing. And the guessing will get worse because we will change this lens. So but for this lens we have 10 elements in 8 groups, which will give us an element to group ratio of 1.25, which is okay. It should give us a little bit, a small amount of pop, because the dispersion also is 0.2. We have 2 complex groups in this element. But we also have 2 elements in this lens that are of high refractive glass. And we have 2 spherical elements in this lens. So the HR elements could potentially take away some of the 3D pop that we are trying to achieve here. But maybe the spherical elements will make it up to it. So it's sort of like 0, maybe, I hope. But I think I see something, and I use this lens for a year now, and I believe I saw a little bit of 3D pop here and there, but we will check it out. Right now, this is a good scenery to test the 3D pop. But one thing to mention is that HR glass will, of course, correct the aberrations, and the aberrations, I believe, are needed for the tonal micro contrast. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe if this is corrected, then the lens is a little bit overcorrected. And for a 35mm glass with 10 elements, it's on the higher end, not compared to Sigma lenses, for example, where you got like 16 lenses. The less lenses, the better. So now we're going to switch the camera bodies. We were going to switch the A7S for the A6700. Now we are on the A6700 with the Samyang 35mm 1.8. And for comparison, I made a short video with the TT Artisan 35mm 1.4, and I think it renders very beautifully, but it lacks the pop completely. So here right now, maybe we see something in the background. I will change the position a bit so that it gets more clear, but the sensor of the A6700 has a lower pixel pitch ratio. It was something like 3.79, whilst the A7S has a pixel pitch ratio of 8.77, like something like that. And so the pixel pitch is greater, so it should give more tonality and a more beautiful image, and of course more of this tonal effect and 3D pop. So let's see. This should give us a very good picture and a good demonstration of the depth that we may or may not see on this smaller sensor. We now have an equivalent of over 50mm, but it should give a tonal rich image and 3D pop and a beautiful look, despite me being in this picture also next to these beautiful roses. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And you should check it out. It has a very fast autofocus and is very reliable lens. And I believe I see some pop.